What's up guys, it's Mike. Welcome back to a new video. I apologize for the lighting situation. We're in the garage and this is the spot that I had to work, and the lighting in here is not good at all. With that being said, being in the garage can only mean one thing, and that is that we're working on a project today. In my hands is my new to me PRS Custom 24 SE. This is an absolutely fantastic guitar. It is the Trampus green version. Usually the PRS guitars have a finished back and a finished neck, but the Trampus greens, they come with just a clear coat on the back and the neck. If you guys have followed my channel for any time, you'll know that I do not like the natural wood look of a neck, with the exception of the two root tellies I have. Those I think look good with it. Personally, I don't like it on this guitar, and I would have liked the neck and the back to have been even a solid color would have been fine. Me being me, I was like, I kind of want to stain the neck like I did to my DeVille. That was a fun project, looked really good when it was done, came out pretty much exactly what I thought in my mind. The back is going to stay the natural wood color, and I picked up a stain to match the neck to the front, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I'm going to be laying down a solid black on the back. Kind of gets that flame maple look to pop. This is going to be a little bit trickier because it is a set neck, so I can't take it off, and I have to work with the guitar and the neck attached as one unit, but I'm not too concerned about that. I have a feeling this is going to look amazing when it's done. This is the before. And we'll see how she goes. Alright, so first thing is first with this, we gotta get our strings off. Okay, so we got the strings off. Our next step is to take this hardware out. Just took the hardware out, tuners, everything's right there, safe and sound. I want to keep the logo on the headstock. I'm not going to sand this with sandpaper. I'm going to use the Brillo pad and hope that it'll keep the logo intact. On the front, I'm going to be going with this. This is a gray that I did on my other guitar, and I think that's going to look really good with kind of the gray tones of the flame that are in the top. Obviously the back is where we're going to have our color and our green. I'm going to tape off the fretboard on both sides with masking tape. I'm also going to tape off where it connects around the body. Okay, so right now we have the fretboard taped off. We got some tape put along the body. Lay down some tape along the front of the fretboard. Fretboard masked off. What's the old saying? Don't be a fool, wrap your tool. That's what we're gonna do. Obviously these bags are not big enough to cover the whole guitar in, which is fine because it's primarily just for the electronics to not get dust in them. First sanding. we want to get to where we're not having any more white. That way we know we're at the wood. You can see how much white is coming off still. We got this thing sanded as much as I could sand. So I'm gonna just apply this with rags like I did on my DeVal when I did it. Let's see how she goes. So what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna let this sit and dry, and I'm gonna come back and check on it. See you guys when everything is dry. Alright guys, so this is the last day of the whole project. I don't know how this video is gonna look because there was a lot of steps forward and then 2 steps backwards with this. I tried tons of different colors. They just all didn't work, so we went with this. This is a nice heavy black with a little bit of wear to it, so it kind of meets in the middle. A bit heavier with a light fade. I think it looks good with the guitar. We're going to mix this up and do another coat, and then we'll hit it with another coat tonight. So this is a satin finish. It's a satin clear coat poly that I used on my DeVal when I did this, and it's got a really nice finish, a really nice look. As you can see, it goes on with like a little bit of a creamy hue. Dries clear, feels fantastic for the necks. We're gonna let this dry for a couple hours today. We'll see you guys back here tonight. We're back at the last day of this entire thing. We're gonna unwrap and put it back together. So this is the headstock finished off, which I think looks really good. This is the neck finished off, which I also think looks really good. Oh, I really like this contrast to that body to neck a lot. Like a lot. Look at that. That has some great contrast. One good thing about a gloss body is that it's easy to clean after you're done, if you got anything on there. Nice clean line down that end. That's the importance of doing a good taping job right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Very happy with the line. We have a nice crisp line on that side. We got a nice crisp line on this side. So we're officially done with the neck refinish, and this is her. Alright guys, so this is the finished results. This is the neck done, and I am super pumped on it. We have a nice gray stain on the headstock, so that logo shows through, which looks killer with the black hardware. And then we have our black neck, and looks awesome going into that natural body. This project was a ton of trial and error. Originally, I was going to try to stain the neck to match the front of the wood on the top. This guitar has an extremely thick lacquer coating on it, and it took forever to sand through that. When I first did the sanding and hit it with stain, it was more of a like a coffee brown, because the black stain was mixing with the lacquer on the back, which was a yellow hue, and just wasn't giving me the results I wanted. I realized I didn't sand deep enough, so I had to really cut through all that lacquer. I had finally got the green to stick, and it wasn't the correct green, so I decided to go with a black finish, and it's slightly worn, which is cool. This is a polyurethane. It's a satin finish. What I did with that was I put 3 coats. They say you could sand in between the coats. I decided not to, because I really like the actual feel of it. If you look at the neck, I don't know if it's going to show in the light, but you can see some brush strokes on there, and what that does is it actually gives the neck a really cool textured feel. I love that feel, so I was super stoked that that actually came through. Overall, I am super pleased with this. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please drop a like, leave a comment, let me know what you think of the outcome of this guitar, and if you're new, consider subscribing to the channel. So thank you guys very much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.